Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Decksperiment where I test out new deck ideas. But this time around, I guess I'm actually kind of testing out an old deck idea, which is Tempo Rogue, with Prince Keleseth in particular. You guys might remember the old days of Tempo Rogue, where you ran Keleseth and double Shadow Step, and you pulled off lots of shenanigans. That was a tier 1 deck in Hearthstone for a little while, and I wondered how could that survive and thrive in the new post-nerf Witchwood meta. Could you bring that deck back? Could it still find some success with new cards like Hinge Clan Thug, for instance? And that's what I wanted to see in this experiment. That's exactly what we're going to try to build and test as we jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. It's a new meta. There are new decks to compete against. There are new Witchwood cards. So can perhaps a Tempo Rogue become viable again in this new environment? Because I liked playing Tempo Rogue. The Keleseth, Shadow Step, Keleseth shenanigans are still very, very spooky. So I like the idea of pulling those off and making that a thing. The question is there enough complementary pieces to get us a good deck, and can we compete against the field? That I do not know the answers to. I also left out Quest Rogue when talking about Rogue decks. So we know we don't want any other 2-drops, but what do we have? Like Blink Fox, for instance, is a really cool new 3-drop option. Edwin is still a competitive 3-drop, I think. We can do some cool stuff with Edwin in the mid to late game. SI7 Agent's perfect. Elven Minstrel is good. Do we want Falderai Strider? I don't think so. We want probably some more aggressive-y stuff. Elspine Slayer, absolutely something we need, no doubt about that. Is Tess Greymane ever worth it? Like, can you just build... is Tess Greymane good enough with, like, Blink Fox? Do we need other pieces to make Tess Greymane good? For instance, do we need Hallucination? And is that enough to make Tess Greymane an inclusion? I don't think so. As much fun as I would have playing Tess Greymane... Well, let's see. Let's see how much space is left, right? Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be, but we need to see what's left. South Sea deckhands are good just to give us some more early game presence. They also work pretty well with Keleseth as high damage chargers. We don't want any 2-drops, of course. What else was common in Tempo Rogue, guys? I'm kind of blinking a little bit on stuff we might want to run. Hinge Clan Thug is kind of good, but maybe not that great anymore for this. I mean, it's still good in Odd Rogue, but I don't know if it's quite good enough to make the cut in Tempo Rogue. It doesn't benefit from Shadow Step. Its weapons are a little more awkward in this deck. I think Tar Creeper is still always good. Tar Creeper is just really spooky. 4-drops. What else got played? Do we need to make this an elemental, by the way? Hinge Clan Thug is an instant win in this deck. I don't see how. I mean... Well, we do hero power a lot on 2, actually, for the games we don't have Keleseth. Alright, I buy it. Since we hero power a lot on 2 without Keleseth, I buy it. I buy it. We don't get the better hero power, but we still do end up hero powering a lot. We don't need a pirate package that certainly used to drive Tempo Rogue quite a bit. We do want a Leroy, though, and I think I want some Cobalt Scalebanes. They're big and spooky and scary. And we want Leroy for some damage shenanigans. And what else do we need? Some big late game stuff like a Lich King would be good. Not Bone Mare, unfortunately. No Bone Mare. Any good 6-drops that are good for Tempo Rogue? Oh, Spellbreakers we want. We need Spellbreakers. That's another 4-drop. That's good. I need some 4-drops. We got 2 spots left. Am I missing anything desperate? Bone Mare? I mean, you could still probably run Bone Mare at 8 mana. I don't think it's terrible. Fledgling is a good option, perhaps. We are really heavy on 3s at the moment, though. I think I'm going to hold on the Fledgling. Lately, Fledgling has seemed worse and worse. Falderai is probably still not terrible. Part of me wants to go for the test line, guys, but I think it's too bad. I don't think it's good enough. We might want more 1-drops, actually. Dire Mole, Argent Squire. Glacial Shard can still be a pretty good card. I still really like Glacial Shard. Dire Mole is good against Paladins more so than Glacial Shard, though. Kind of like that. Might be a little too many 1-drops, but we do have some reload with Elven Minstrel. Do we need any other card draw? Elven Minstrel enough? Did old Tempo Rogue run any card draw, guys? Gruul fixes the lack of Gruuls in your deck. Stop. That's funny. That's actually really good. Can't run Loot Hoarder. Cultmaster sucks. There could be a fun guaranteed, or not guaranteed, but you could do like Witchwood Piper and Keleseth. Why isn't Witchwood Piper coming up when I type card? For 4 mana. Oh, lowest cost minion, that's why. You could run this and cut your 1-drops and make Keleseth your cheapest. Always make Keleseth your cheapest minion so that you increase the likelihood of drawing Keleseth. I feel like that's probably been tried, hasn't it? I can't believe I'm the first person to have tried that. And I have a feeling it's not very good. I suspect that's not it's not very good. How is this deck different than basic Odd Rogue? It has even cost cards. I mean, I don't mean to be smart aleck, but I mean, literally half the deck is not an Odd Rogue. We got Backstab, Shadow Step, Skeleseths, Elven Minstrels, Spellbreakers, and Lich King. So I don't know. Maybe you mean from a gameplay standpoint, how is it different than Odd Rogue? And it still is a little different. It's not quite as aggressive. It gets more powerful like turn 3, 4, 5, as opposed to right off the bat with Odd Rogue and its weapon. It's more reliant on minion damage as opposed to weapon damage. Keleseth, of course, changes a lot. So it does things a little differently than Odd Rogue. To answer your question legitimately, I mean, there's still the joke answer, of course, that it has even cost cards. But if I were you, we do want Chain Gang. Oh yes, I'm not gonna cut Edwin and Spellbreaker. I like those, but Chain Gang is really good. Fungalmancer's worth a consideration. I like Scalebane better than Fungalmancer, though, I think, in this deck. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Sometimes we have bad turn 4s is the problem. Like, it's not always easy for me to stick a minion on turn 4 leading into a Fungalmancer turn, so that's why I think I like Scalebane better. If you look at our 4s, they're not like big meaty things. They're like more utility cards. They're far more likely to die. So on-curve Fungalmancers are far harder to achieve in this deck. So I think I like the Scalebane better. That said, I do want to run Serenite Chain Gang. So that does change that a little bit. The question is, what do I cut? Edwin can be really good with Shadow Step early. I need Backstab for early tempo and Edwin's. In a Paladin odd meta and in a Rogue meta, Dire Mole's probably a little better than Southsea. So perhaps that's what gets us the Serenite Chain Gangs. But Serenite Chain Gang is a great card to have with Keleseth, so that's a great add. That's something that's very important. We can get those to 4/5s and stuff. They become monsters. Also, I like that 4-mana curve consideration. Okay, we'll try this. This is good enough. Any tweaking now would be pointless because we don't know how it performs. We can't guess what's going to happen. We just need to play it and see. Edwin is less value in my opinion. I think Edwin's still in win condition a lot of the times in this sort of deck, so I don't know if it's removable these days. Like, how does Druid kill it early? I guess they can Spellstone sometimes. How does Priest kill it? Shadow or Death sometimes. How How does I'm just kind of running through the possibilities, right? Like what can kill it, what's popular, and how do they kill it? How does even Shaman kill it? I don't think even Shaman has an answer. Spell Hunter probably doesn't have a great answer. Odd Rogue, I don't think can address it at all. Odd Paladin can't really kill it either. Maybe sometimes. Oh, Hex, they can Hex it. Yeah, but that's a little later than, well, 3 versus 4. It definitely could line up. Odd Paladin probably can't deal with it at all. They'd have to, like, Blessing of Might a minion to trade up, perhaps, into, like, a 6/6 Edwin. We'll see. We'll just see. I don't know. Oh, my God. Top decks are beautiful. And we can coin into Minstrel to get the buff value out of this immediately, too, which is even nicer. Oh my God! Do we just want to play the chain gangs instead? Yeah, why not? We might even hit a shadow step. We're kind of protecting this long enough that a shadow step could become relevant. We can still backstab into Elven Minstrel, so it's not like we lost the combo. We need it. Oh my, that might have to be silenced, right? Oh my God! I literally described it to perfection. Oh my. Oh my. I literally described it to perfection. Unbelievable. I can't believe that actually happened. We called it just straight up. We just called it straight up, guys. Crazy. We're gonna die to swipe, I guess, but we'll see. We'll see. I noticed no saps. Yes, that's right. Keleseth kills the saps. We don't want saps in a Keleseth deck. Such a good turn. Yeah, that's a crazy turn. No swipe, too. That's good news. That's really, really good news. This thing just dies to the Keleseth. I wonder if we can hit a second Shadow Step, guys. Does anybody else believe? I don't believe. It's not happening. Yeah, this turn's a little clunky. I guess we'll just Elven Minstrel. We could backstab and Vile Spine, but there's no point really right now. We'll just clear both of these. I mean, with these gone, his token pressure is reduced immensely. I mean, he can barely do anything anymore. We've killed both of his token generators. Spreading Plague is a concern, but we can definitely stack tall.
Edwin for Gruel, Kappa RNA.
It's RNB. No! That guy Hydra, good try, dude. Good try, but because you got the meme wrong, not happening. Shutting you down. You got to get the meme right. Any chance to experiment with that abominable bowman? It did look fun. I wouldn't experiment it though, because somebody's already made it, right? Like it's already solved, it looks like. So I would just look up the list and play it if we were going to do it. That said, I don't have time for that tonight. We might have to do that in the future or something. Might have to do that in the future. What's RNA? Well, it was an attempt at a meme. It's supposed to be RNB. He got close. For some reason, when you type RNB, the bit lady, which, by the way, why didn't she read that? Is she not working? Did she read that? I feel like I didn't. Did I hear it? Maybe I did.
Cut Edwin for Gruel, Kappa RNA.
No, I did hear it. I did hear it. I'm just going crazy. Okay, that's good to know. As long as I'm just going crazy, that's fine. I can deal with that. Okay. This looks good.
Aha!
These both are at 5, so they'll take trades. I think we can hang on to this guy. There's really no reason to do that I can see. I killed my Vile Spine Slayer a little bit, but hopefully we'll draw a cheap thing. We've got a lot of cheap cards we haven't drawn. A lot of 1-drops and 3-drops, so the odds of drawing a big thing are not immense by any means. Second Spreading Plague would be pretty solid here. Nothing else is really going to be a good answer to this. We are stacking these minions so tall because they have the double Keleseth buff. It's beautiful. It's like Tempo Rogue of old, man. It actually feels just like it so far. I guess it's kind of the same deck. We didn't change much. There's only, what, one Witchwood card? Elven Minstrel is honestly a bit of a dead draw.
Cut Edwin for Gruel Radon Mono Boride. There, got the meme right. You have to do it now.
No, you missed your window, man. The window's gone. It's gone forever, dude. You missed it. Sorry, buddy. 3 is killable by Wrath. I guess we'll put both of these on 4. That would only be bad against exactly double swipe, so.
Radon monoboride test.
Hey, Brad Spacely, man. The 510 bits, dude. That's nuts. Thank you. That's fantastically large. I don't know why you went with 10, but I appreciate it. And that guy, Hydra, dude, you got us to work too, so thank you. Petition to rename Taunt Druid to Trump Druid. I like it. I don't think that's a Hearthstone reference, though, is it? I don't think that's the Hearthstone Trump you're talking about. Okay, Spreading Plague buys him some time again. Sure. It sure does, but this is a big old pile of garbage he's got to worry about. Great news. I guess we'll Vile Spine. I need cards, though, honestly. Oh, now that is intriguing. That is more interesting, isn't it? This could leave me dead. This could leave me very dead. Because of all the Savage Roar possibilities here. I kind of need to draw, like, Chain Gang. But I don't have the mana lineup for that. So instead, I kind of have to play these together. But it might just leave me dead. We might be wrecked here, guys. No! Why didn't she read it? No! Something went wrong. Bit lady. No! I think I'm probably still alive, but I don't know. There's double Savage Roar, branching paths, all kinds of combo shenanigans here that can happen. If we lose with this big of a board, I'm going to be salty. He had both Spreading Plagues, which is tough. Let me see if I can get her to read that. I don't know why she didn't read it, Skellybug. No, she won't read it. There's too many spamages in there. No. Okay, so he's got 6, remaining 7, 11, 15 right now that he could get through to face, I think. No, I didn't account for the health here. So he actually, this is very awkward right now. The 5 health is a problem. That lines up his face and a trade, but I don't think that's lethal. I think he has to trade into the board now. If he wants to, because he only has 12, 15. Another Savage Roar would have got him there, but...
This is the bit lady. I don't like it when you meme so hard, chat.
Apparently she doesn't, yeah. But thank you for the 600 bits, Skelly, man. That's crazy. That's really generous and awesome. And Mages too, man. I think I didn't say hello and thank you for your 4-month resub, which is a big deal. 4 months is awesome. I actually feel like you sent that through already the other day. So maybe that like went off again for some reason. I don't know. That's totally fine. I don't care.
You require more spam? Radon monoboride.
That worked, that guy Hydra, somehow. So thank you, that guy Hydra. Skellybug put in 7 Radon monoborides. That might have been just too many. He memed too hard. He dreamed too big. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll Vile Spine Slayer this. I don't really need to, though, so maybe not. Maybe we'll just play Edwin. I guess we'll just play Edwin. I don't know. A 2-2 should not be nearly enough to kill me with what he has remaining, right? I mean, he just did all that work. And, like, honestly, props to him for getting through that board. That was a crazy board. And he chipped through all of it. But now it's like, well, what do I do? This should be lethal, right? We have 13, 14, 18, and he's at 18. So we should be good to go here, no matter what. 13, 14, 18, yeah. Cool. Cool. Nice clutch swipe, I guess. We were going to win anyway, but... Nice. Whoa, that was really weirdly slow motion, I felt like. Why did that look slower than normal? Did you guys see that? Have I just never noticed that before in my life? Who knows? Think we'll ever get another sub-tourney? We will, yeah, but I think the plan is to wait until the official tournament client exists. They said they were going to add tournaments to the game officially to help facilitate that and make it easier on my mods and stuff who organize that sort of thing. So It wasn't slower, it was not doing the shake. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Why wasn't it shaking then? It did look weird? Okay, good. I thought I was losing. I played Hearthstone for 4 years and never noticed that, so it felt like it wasn't just me. Now, that game went really well, but let's be realistic. That was not the normal scenario. Double Keleseth buff always is going to go nicely. It looked so HD. It did, yeah, because you could like see all of it happen. That was weird. Should I play a deck if I've left less than a 60% win rate? You can, yeah. I mean, that's totally reasonable. A lot of people hit Legend with lower than a 60% win rate, so... Moist Grandson, that is quite the name. I'm doing well, man. We've had a 3-hour stream so far today. We have had, well, we actually streamed 2 hours this morning as well. So I guess technically we've had now 5 hours of streaming today. And I worked all day. And I actually had a great work day today. I had a really big work call this afternoon that went splendidly. I had to present some stuff and it went really well. So it's been a super eventful and full day for me today. But a good one. It's been very fun. Wandering Monster. Be at 2 health or less. Oh, this happened to me again. Why does this keep happening? This is twice now this has happened. This happened to me last night, too. The Valkyr Soul Claimer is, like, unbelievably good here. It's probably game-endingly strong. Come on, dude. I mean, now, come on, guys. Tell me we all saw that line, right? Come on. That is not a good Hearthstone play. Rarely do I like to say, oh, that was a mistake. That was objectively wrong. He coined into a Wing Blast and then killed a minion. So, if anybody out there is not paying attention, you just killed a minion. Your Wing Blast goes down to 1. You save the coin and you get 2 extra face damage. That was just 100% objectively incorrect. I mean, there was no remote debate about that one. Just wrong. Absolutely wrong. I'm actually going to go ahead and Hinch Clan Thug here, just because it...
Evening, Regis. Good news. Found the Twitch VOD of your Monster Hunt, so I watched that. Watching you play those runsies is a ton of fun. Especially when I don't catch stream as often. Thanks for all the amazing content.
Hey, Rachel! I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Oh,
I'm glad you tracked it down.
How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, because you murdered me.
How did I murder you? You're the Huggernaut? I killed the Huggernaut? No, I must have hugged you to death. Thanks for the 100 bits, Huggernaut. And Rachel said, again, thank you for the 200 bits. And it was fun, definitely. We didn't win much, which sucks. I didn't want to play the Edwin last turn with the Flame Elemental because it gave him more 2/2s for free. Like, we're still going to have to do it, it looks like. I got to get the Edwin out. It's going to be a big Edwin, which is nice. This thing is just unbelievably high value. Again, he gets another free 2/2. He gets 3 2/2s.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Is that a Portal reference, man? Am I hearing... I think I'm hearing Portal, right? I feel like that's the Portal song, right? I'm not crazy. Tell me I'm not insane. I am 100% confident that's Portal. Yes, indeed it is. Nice. It's cool because she does sound a bit like that. So the bit lady is quite Portal-esque. Okay, we'll test for freezing, I guess. All right, probably explosive then.
Aperture Science can do what we must because we can.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I like this chain. This is a pretty cool bit thread here. I mean, these are just completely free minions he got. He doesn't deserve these at all. Just completely free off that Valkyr Soul Claimer. And they trade into my 2/2s perfectly, so it's like...
Aha!
Edwin is still alive. That's good news. He's still... oh, no, he's not alive. He's going to trade. Never mind. Not good news. But... oh, he's going face. Okay. Interesting. Oh my. I can Shadow Step Kel'Thuzad, but I don't want to because I think just Shadow Step Leroy might be enough to win me the game next turn. And I think we're going to go for that route instead. So for instance, we're going to trade here. We're going to hit face for 8. And we're going to SI7 agent one of these down. Or no, we're going to SI7 agent this. Or whatever. We're going to kill 2 minions and go face. And he'll have 5, which, is kind of scary close to being dead. That means he'd need 8 damage from hand. Double kill command would certainly do it. Is Vile Spine... Yeah, we'll just Vile Spine instead then. That's fine. Never mind. Vile Spine's better. Vile Spine's always better. Double kill command would not kill me if I go like this, so we'll do this. Double kill command is 12 and he can't hero power. Oh, double kill command arcane shot though kills me. Crap, that might be a possibility. That could be a possibility. But he coined a wing blast and then killed a minion, so I don't know. He may not spot it. He may not spot it.
For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead, but there's no sense crying over. Every mistake you just keep on trying till you run out of cake. The science gets done.
And you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. Yeah, that's a great song. Oh, no. Well, as long as we practice with Edwin, it doesn't matter, right? Can't possibly be anything that's relevant. Unless somehow it's a taunt that survives from Wandering Monster. Okay. Cool, setting up the 2-turn lethal there worked out splendidly. I think that guy threw that game. I think he could have won that game pretty much all the time. Pretty much all the time. Regis full cover for 100K. Would I sing a full cover of Still Alive from Portal for $100,000? Yes. For $100,000, sure. Yeah, I would do that. 100,000 bits? I don't know. Honestly, probably not. Just because I don't want to set a precedent. For 100K subs? No, probably not. I don't know. I'm going to do like a big giveaway or something for 100K probably, but I don't think people want to hear me singing Still Alive. It's a good song, though, honestly. It's a great song. Wasn't it written by Jonathan Colton? Is that his name? I really like his normal music. If you want to call it normal. And that song is wonderful, too. Because that's the song for Portal 2, right? Not the first one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember. Who even knows anymore? Alright, that was a cool win. We're still winning games, guys. That was nice. 2-0 so far. We got Kel'Thuzad in both matchups, though, so I don't know that we have a great... I don't know that we have necessarily a great read on what we're capable of. We need to see a non-Kel'Thuzad game to feel out how it's going to go. We're getting, you know, we're creeping up on 40 or 50K subs. We've already passed 40K. We're right at 42 almost. 50K's coming. I'll definitely do some sort of giveaway or something for 50K subs. And then what's next? 75K probably, and then 100. It's gonna take a while to get to 100, I think, but I like your lemonade quote there. That's good. Portal 2 was just absolutely beautiful. It was indeed written by Jonathan Colton. That's what I thought. Yeah, his normal albums are fantastic. I went through a Jonathan Colton phase that was very enjoyable. Yeah, Portal 2 was just amazing. Like, one of the best gaming experiences ever, right? It was just wonderful. From start to finish, just superb the whole way through. I can't think of a better game. It's just wonderful. Another Hinch Clan bro. Equipping weapon now feels pretty bad. We can't attack and get the value out of the Hinch Clan trade, so What are we? We're not playing an even warlock. He must just be a control warlock still, right? I wish I'd kept that spellbreaker. I was assuming it wouldn't be quite as valuable, but now it's looking a little more valuable, to be honest. So Hellfire is definitely a threat. We could just play Tar Creeper instead. Hang out. Could also weapon up and play a couple Fireflies to set up for the... This would go above 1 if we weapon and attack, which would help against Defile, I suppose. Do I want this alive or not? I can take 3. We'll keep it alive. We're okay against Defile. Still pretty bad against Hellfire, but... definitely not doing that for 100k. What does my fiance think about Hearthstone? She doesn't understand it at all, and not the slightest bit into it. That said, she likes that I play it. I think she enjoys that I stream and stuff. She appreciates that, but couldn't care less about the actual game. She's not really a gamer at all in the first place, so it would be a bit of a stretch for her anyway. But Hearthstone, if she did like the game, it wouldn't be Hearthstone. It'd be more, I don't know. We played Peggle together, for instance, a little bit for a while, and she enjoyed Peggle, that sort of game, like puzzle games and more. She can't really handle. She gets kind of seasick with like first-person games and three-dimensional games. She doesn't do very well. So, not that or games like this. It's too complex. I think she'd get bored. While you're on this Jonathan talk, do you have a favorite musician now? Going through another phase. Not really, no. I'm not a huge music guy, generally speaking. Have you ever shadow step this? Going into turn 6. I think I'd rather save this for like a Leroy surprise or something. I don't know. The Leroy surprise. I'm just not super into music. I don't have time to listen to music much. It's a bit of a luxury in some ways, having that time. It feels like it to me, at least. Oh, that's gonna be good soon. Not quite yet, but soon. Okay. I just like her high health, right? She's just sturdy. That's worth something. My wife took 1,000 Dramamine just to play Skyrim. Nice. That is dedication. Do a fiance face reveal to us on stream. She's an emote. I don't even need to. Here. Boom. She's one of my emotes. So there you go. Job done. Revealed. Absolutely revealed. When life gives you gruel, don't make Witchwood cards. Make life take the Witchwood cards back. Get mad. I love it, dude. You turned the lemonade rant into a copy pasta for Hearthstone. Beautiful job. Well done. I am impressed. Frostmourne's our best grab. Army of the Dead's pretty good too, actually. Yeah, that could be nice. If we got a Leroy, it could be worth 12 instant damage off Army of the Dead. That'd be pretty sick. We could also Shadow Step a Keleseth if we got it off of Army of the Dead. So we could get a Keleseth buff still. I don't know how good it'd be. What I'd rather do is draw Keleseth this turn, play it, Shadow Step it, then play Army of the Dead, so that our board is buffed with an enormous amount of things. Or actually, oh, we can't Vilespine Slayer. Crap. I was going to say we could get a Vilespine Slayer off Army of the Dead and Shadow Step it, but that's too much mana. We would need... No, that's not too much mana. We could do that. That's exactly possible. Never mind. Let's do that. Let's get our Vilespine Slayer here. Or a Leroy or something. I don't know. We need a way to keep the Lich King alive. We did not develop such a way. That is sad. It's actually pretty bad set of results across the board there. So I can do 4 to Lich King, but not 8. I'm sad to say. Do I ever let this live? Do I ever let this live? So what do we lose to? Twisting Nether? I think I let it live, guys. Just to get the extra Lich King
Ear
card.
reveal for 1 mil subs.
Ear reveal. I reveal my ears in like every YouTube video. I don't wear headsets on YouTube, so that would be a pretty disappointing reveal. I'm gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it roll. It's not particularly good for us. We might have played into Defile a little bit, I guess, because he can now trade and then Defile. Yeah, crap. Why do I always spot these things after it happens? We could have killed this with a backstab SI, but I wanted to save some stuff, you know? So that we didn't go too hard in. Really wish we'd gotten Leroy or Vilespine Slayer out of the pool. That would have been so convenient. Or Keleseth. Something active to Shadow Step. I'm really sad. Is there a limit on how many cards you can have in a deck? I think it's 60. I think 60 is the max. I think that's right. No Twisting Nether. That's a good sign. He might actually have to take this straight up. Oh. Hellfire Defile? I don't... Or just Defile. Hellfire. That's going to leave his Lich King alive. That's... I can kill it, but it's going to suck. Another Defile. Well, that's easier to kill now. We're at 11 health, which sucks, but at least we can kill this pretty easily. Okay. Dire Mole. Exciting. That turn felt wrong. I didn't really calculate all of what he did, but I'm pretty sure the 8 phase damage was not worth some of the inefficiencies he made. Not totally confident, but... Have you tried your Spiteful deck since the nerf? We haven't. No, it's... It has not been played yet since the nerf. I think it would still be decent, to be honest. The Zoo has so many ways to play things before turn 7 anyway. Might be okay. You could play Sonia and take off a Dire Mole. We could. Wow, man. That is, that sucks. That's really good. What's that 2-mana Death Coil? It's Death Coil. Glad he hit the Tar Creeper. That's gonna be, maybe better for me. I don't know. We need Spellbreaker or something here. I don't know what to do. This is too hard to kill. Can do 4, 7, 8, I guess. Do I have mana for all that? Yeah, I don't really want to use the Shadow Step this way, to be honest, but... But I guess I... Oh, I didn't backstab. I could have backstabbed. Crap.
Cut Keleseth and Edwin for Millhouse and Cho.
Oh, crap. I can't go down to 3. I gotta take this straight. That's fine. I mean, it's nice to have a combo activator, but I don't know if it's worth it or not. Well, what would I have saved? I wouldn't really have saved much. I could have theoretically saved a 3-3 if I went down to 3 health, but that's not right. I can't go down to 3 health. Oh, man. That's brutally good against us. Okay. Leroy is not close to lethal anymore without a Shadow Step. We're going to Doom Pact this, probably, to prevent any sort of shenanigans activating. Why not trade and Lich King clear? Oh, you mean Doom Pact? I didn't want to, because we had... my rule is always, if we have a way to deal with it now, let's use that way. Because in the future, we might need a Doom Pact in a situation where we don't have a way to deal with whatever thing we're facing. So, in other words, take the safe bet. Oh, that would have been really good to have in hand instead of the Leroy. 12's a good number, but eventually he's going to heal and gain life and stuff. The 7 off that Spellstone was brutal. He'd be at 7 right now. We'd have lethal set up, but next turn anyway. I need to draw, what, Shadow Step? Oh my. I am dead, guys. Wow. Okay. That had a really high chance of backfiring. Imagine if he discarded the Doomguard and the Gul'dan. I don't know that we could have won still, because I think the 1/1s might have represented a lethal opportunity for him, but man. Just saw Solo. How did you like it, David Hasselhulk? It's getting slightly better reviews than I thought. I thought it was going to be pretty bad, and it's only merely okay. So merely okay is far better than pretty bad. Why no Cold Bloods? I think the deck's a little more mid-rangey than that. It's not really trying to outright smork you down like an Odd Rogue, for instance. We have some pretty powerful mid-game turns that are really the power band of the deck, I think. And for instance, Kel'Athas buffs and the big stackable minions and everything. So Cold Bloods, you know, is another non-Kel'Athas buffed card you risk drawing. Every spell essentially extra is a chance to whiff on some of your most powerful opportunities. So the idea is to build a big mid-range board of stuff, more so than outright smork like Odd Rogue. Have you seen Deadpool 2 yet? I have not. No, I haven't. David Hasselhoff says probably the best of the Disney franchise. Wow, man, that's pretty high praise, isn't it? I actually liked both of the main franchise films. I liked Force Awakens and Last Jedi, so I'm pretty easy to please in some ways for that sort of thing. Those, you know, the big budget blockbuster type movie, I go in with pretty reasonable expectations most of the time, so I am not disappointed. I don't have insanely high standards like some people do. Alright, Wing Blast for 4 mana. That's probably worth it. That Hinchclan Thug was getting gross. But what's going to happen next? I don't know where this game is going right now. Alright, he's setting up for Spellstone, it looks like. We'll get another Hinchclan Thug. It's a good draw. Explosive Trap, okay. Freezing Trap. Cool. Nice. Okay. Like that ordering. We definitely need to set up for the Spellstone here as best we can, which basically means playing as many minions as we can. Because backstabs become very powerful when you have 1-attack minions on board, right? These backstabs now threaten 3/3s. We can also Vile Spine 1 as well, so we might end up passing on our hero power. Well, we could coin the hero power to buff our Hinchclan and trade in with a 2/1 as well. So we have a lot of ways to deal with 3/3s right now. If that is indeed the play. Which who knows? I don't know. Might not be. Rexar would be a pretty good line if he had that. Is he going to kill command this? Oh, Grievous Bite. Wow! This dude's a pro at killing Hinchclan thugs. That's like his main drive. Really good at it. Ooh. Okay. Gonna go ahead and spell break just to get a body on board. I don't think we'll need it in this matchup, so again, I just need to be able to trade into 3/3s. The Last Jedi made me sad for the direction they are now going. Yeah, everybody's going to have different reactions and responses to stuff. I can definitely see a wide array of reactions and everything. I get it. We're down to 1 card, but I think we're in a decent spot to win the game nonetheless, because every minion coming out is going to be Kel'Athas buffed. We do have Chain Gang at least to be playable with hero power next turn, so we know we can do something. Oh my god, Windows, do not restart my computer right now. Don't do it. Force Awakens was basically plagiarism. That's kind of funny. It definitely looked very familiar. I don't think that can be denied. Man, second Spellstone is brutal. That's really good. He had pretty much the perfect hand against us. Just because he was able to kill our Hinge Clan thugs so efficiently. That caused a lot of problems. Oh, I love that he's trading for me. Because this doesn't threaten... Oh, that's a bad draw. That's a really bad draw. Okay, just in case this gets freezing trapped, I think we want to run that in. I need the Dire Mole in play. The weapon here doesn't contribute much. Snipe a concern? I don't care. It's not. It's not a thing. Swipe is not a thing. So now that he's out of stuff, I think we're just gonna hang tight. This could be an explosive trap, so I can't actually attack face. I don't want to lose these minions. I need these to trade back in per chance, so we gotta be careful. Be happy that the force is passed down to a new generation. Yeah, I think that's a really good perspective. Like, oh man, this guy's hand has been bonkers. Perfect hand. Who do you have to sell your soul to get spell hunter hands like that? I mean, for real. How do you get these hands? Both spellstones fully active into Roctalar is just... I literally can't beat that. And I top deck a Shadow Step. Great news. I'm surprised this isn't another Valkyr Soul Claimer. That's game. We lose. I cannot beat that. That is unreal. Congratulations on the perfect hand. I could have tried to go face faster. Was one of our paths, like ignore the 3/3s and go face. But that never works out against Hunter. They have so many ways to efficiently remove your stuff that then they just have this swarm of 3/3s that kills you. And we were already down to like 19 or something. So we were going to be in trouble regardless. Oh, he had a lethal. He could have had... Oh my god, for real? These top decks are not awesome. Why didn't that one go through? GG, boys. No, Huffer, what is this cheat? Yeah, to use this to get those hands, you have to use the Force. I do all the time. You guys don't notice my Jedi mind tricks? I always say, you don't have the card. I always do this all the time. You don't have the card. The card is not in your hand. So, you must sell your soul to Helly Broad. Helly Broad. What's going on here? My shirt is perfect. I love his stank face he's making, like... It's perfect. It's great. Shaman. Okay. Backstab's pretty good against Shaman. Would I rather just dig for a Keleseth, though? Because what does this really kill that I care about? Might help me kill a Flame Tongue Totem. I might need the backstab. That could be nice. PKO Pyro, how's it going, dude? You got some attention. How much longer do you think you'll be streaming? We got another 26 minutes, I would say. 26 minutes. We'll play this deck through, probably.
What's the weird creature back in that mountain in Helly Broad?
That's a common question. Nobody knows what that card is. That's funny. It is the 15/15 version of Jades. That's what Jades look like when they get up to 15/15. These are normal Jades at 1/1 or whatever, up to like 5/5 or something. And this is the really big Jades.
Make some room by the hearthwood.
The super big Jades.
Watch out. Our code by the Helly Broad. Wow, I can't believe it's been 11 months, so close to a year. Keep up the GW, Regis, less than 3.
Hey, thank you, Sir Carson. 11 months. Holy moly, dude. That is nuts. I gotta kill this because of Merc Sparkeel, Coin, Direwolf Alpha, or Coin Flame Tongue Totem. It sucks, but I need to protect my Hinge Clan Thug. It's not really what we want to be doing. It's not a very... Because we're going to run out of cards super fast, as you'll note. Doomsayer. Okay. Well, that worked out. A good draw. Could have backstabbed it and got through, but we would have lost a lot of face damage, so... Sure. Is this actually a Shudderwock Shaman? For some reason I thought we were playing even Shaman the whole time, but we're not. We're definitely playing Shudderwock Shaman. So maybe I should pay a little more attention next time. Perhaps. Perhaps we should pay a little bit more attention.
Helly Broad is still up.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, that guy, Hydra. You're a saint, man. You're a savior and a saint. Thank you, dude. I silenced the... I don't even know when it was up or when it went down. But I silenced a Spellbreaker, or Doomsayer. He played Serenite Chain Gang. I played Blink Fox and Hero Power and Backstab to get through the Serenite Chain Gang and hit face for an additional 6 damage. Misplay indeed. Yes, Calabuso. No doubt about it. Oh, this might survive because of the Doomsayer. It does not. Sad. That was the most likely outcome. The Doomsayer should have lived. It had the most health, but... Not a bad little reload here. Not a good one either. Well, yeah, in fact, these minions sort of suck. That's no fun. Flame Tongue Totem, though, makes everything a threat. So we'll see how we do. I would like to draw Cobalt Scalebane or Kel'Theth, or maybe another Elven Minstrel could be cool. Tar Creeper, sure. Spellbreaker again. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'll take it. So Leroy Shadowstep would represent a lethal now. We have also a pretty good board. It's bad against Lightning Storm, though. Well, maybe. There are a few things at 3 health, so he could kill one thing with the Tar Creeper, depending on how it rolls, right? Oh, wow, he actually got it off the far side. That is annoying. Wow, he rolled high on everything. Great news. That Doomsayer helped a lot there by stalling out a lot of his health gain. Blink Fox is good. Start this chain off here. Something aggressive and scary. Spirit Echo. Okay. Yeah, that Lightning Storm, we basically needed one other minion to not roll 3. He got maximum 3 rolls, or almost maximum. But the exact right amount. Guys, I can't leave until someone returns a goodbye or goodnight. See you, that guy. Hi, Jim, man. Thanks for hanging out. That's funny. Pink is for Deck Tracker, which is to say switch back to the game. Yeah. Good pink reminder for sure. Coin Doomsayer? No, Coin Tar Creeper. Okay. Sure. We're out of Spellbreakers, so he knows the deal now. He's like, no more... No more Spellbreakers for you, man. You're done. I think we got a Vile Spine here just to get rid of that giant 7/7. But the problem is I can't get through the Tar Creeper very efficiently if I do that. Also, my mana's a little funky. And, like, this doesn't line up either without a Shadow Step, which I could Shadow Step a Blink Fox. That's not a terrible play. Maybe I Shadow Step the Blink Fox into Elven Minstrel into Vile Spine Slayer. I really like the idea of the Shadow Stepping around for Leroy, though. That's kind of the plan. I'm gonna take this line. I'm not sure it's the best line, but it's a line. Go ahead and set this up for the... Do I just want to take it now? Yeah, I'm going to take it now. It's fine. I was going to set it up, but we'll just take it now. The Blink Fox could be a pretty big asset next turn, so... 4 damage on board. Leroy top deck would represent lethal, given not a taunt. Fortunately, a taunt in play. Can double Vile Spine here if we want to clear the board. Is that worth it? Yeah, it might be worth it, huh?
Aha!
We get 3 face damage through. Sure, why not? Let's do it. And we build a decent little board. We We have 7 on board. We lost our Shadow Step, unfortunately, for Leroy, but hopefully we can keep this in check. Ooh, Haggith is really good for the... Man, can he kill this, I wonder? Doomsayer. Well, that's a big risk for me to commit to the board now, isn't it? But I have to try to generate some resources here. So, ooh, that's... Oh, no, we're 1 off from... Oh, no, we can do 6, but not 7. No. We couldn't hero power, sadly. Alright, we're going to go face instead. I threw away some minions basically to generate more minions. But I turned 2 cards into 3 cards, so hopefully that's worth. We'll see. We still need a Leroy. Leroy is like so valuable now. So valuable. Why not Shadow Step the other one? Would have had lethal. Shadow Step the damaged one. I don't even know what you guys are talking about, to be honest. The Vile Spines? Oh, we had a 3-1 Vile Spine. Ah, okay. That wouldn't have gave us lethal. How would that have given us lethal? Oh, if Leroy came. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, if Leroy came, it could have helped, definitely. Yeah, that was a better play for sure. Another Healing Rain. That is really annoying, man. Super duper annoying.
Here we go.
14 cards in deck, a bunch of Hagatha garbage. Well, Kino right now draws him a lot of stuff. He draws 6 cards. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. It feels like we're kind of running out of gas, right? Feels like we're on fumes a little bit. Even though we have 4 cards, we're just not ever going to build anything enormous in regards to the board. Another Leroy Shadow Step will eventually come. That's 12 instant damage, so we might be able to get this into a board state where we can do some stuff. This needs to hit this turn, though. This has to live. Ugh. My God, we're out of Vile Spines. Double Shadow Step seems wrong, even with Kelliseth. No way, that's literally the whole point of the test here. We're testing old school Tempo Rogue. Whether you think it's right or not is fair to say, but that's the whole point. Like that's what we're trying to figure out. That's where the learning is happening right now. Okay, Army of the Dead maybe is good. Fatigues us out pretty fast, but we're not going to win the long game anyway because we have Hagatha hero power to deal with. I gruel, it's grueling. Ah, crap. Hopefully we can still push through this thing with the 6-3 here. Or not. Death Grip give us anything we care about? Probably not. Glacial Shard here is nuts. And Gluttonous Ooze. What a turn. What a turn. Oh my God, more Totemic Mites. The Manatide's going to fatigue him out, but it doesn't really matter because it looks like he's going to be able to stabilize the board before that becomes relevant. Alright, Manatide Totem. Okay. Let's just try to defense up here a little bit. I'm going to get another Lich King card. I guess Frostmourn's probably our best damage and long-term bet, so that's good. That's nice. That's kind of a waste. This was killing everything anyway. We needed that buff to hit something else that was going to trade up. This just gives me a lot of resources, though, which is cool. Oh, my. The Witch. I didn't know that was even called that. Hey, Darkstar Thrash Man, how's it going? Are we dead? Oh, wow, he low rolled there. That's cool. That saves me a lot of health. It saves at least 5 health low rolling on that, right? Yeah, it rolled for 2. Cool. Am I gonna be able to get a kill with Frostmourne here or not? It depends on what he does with this. I guess it looks like we're gonna line up. Oh no, we're not. Putting that at 6 is really spooky smart. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but oh hey, SI7 agent though allows me to get it. That's cool. It's only going to be a 2/3, which is not amazing, but we need to kill it anyway, so we'll get there. So he's down to 3 cards. He's going to start taking fatigue damage soon. We have Frostmourne for damage too. We might still be able to do this. I don't know. It depends on what else he has. Calamosa thing, probably. Life Drinker. Is this actually still got Shudderwock in it? I wasn't sure. Apparently it does. Yeah, of course it has it. It's Doomsayer. It's not like the even Shaman version, so I think we're just dead then. I don't know how we beat Shudderwock ever. Well, we obviously have to play some defensive cards. I pretty much have to find Shadow Step as soon as possible, so... Is Shudderwock literally the last deck in this dude's card? Oh, hey! Oh my god, this actually gives me a chance if I don't die this turn. Could be dead this turn, but if not, can I win? Because this is 17 damage on its own right now. And there's a good chance some of this stuff actually hangs around. SI7 agent does not give me additional damage, unfortunately. Is he going to take a fatigue hit? Oh, we're just dead, I bet. I bet he just has damage, yep. Okay. Man, we actually almost got there. Wow. Lava Burst, sealing the deal. That sucks. Alright, one more game. One more game of the Tempo Rogue. What are we at? We're at 2 and 3 so far. What have we lost to? We lost to that Shaman. We lost to the Hunter on the crazy draw. And we lost to the Q block. We beat a different Hunter and we beat a Druid. Actually, the only games we've won so far have been Keleseth games, I think, most notably. Keleseth has won us twice, and we've lost anytime we haven't found Keleseth. So, that's one thing we said early on. We're like, well, we need to see how we do without Keleseth if we're able to compete. So far, the answer to that question is we are not able to compete. So that might tell us everything we need to know. Okay, it's a good slow start. Still looks like Spell Hunter always. I don't honestly think Coin Edwin's the worst play imaginable here. A 4/4 on turn 3 can be a little annoying. He could kill Command Trade or something, I guess. Or Huffer. Could Huffer it. There's always the Huffer. Tolvair Warden. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it filters out our deck at least a little bit. Gets us closer to good stuff eventually, maybe. Eventually, maybe. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Ugh. Well, never mind. It only draws 1 card now. Really? I was thinking about playing it, but now it doesn't seem nearly so good. Do we already have to Vile Spine? I'm already feeling super far behind. Kind of wanted to use the coin for Edwin, right? To get a big Edwin, but that's really passive at this point, and we just take a ton of damage, so... I think we'll just Vile Spine. It at least trades even with the board. But Spellstone here is still really good, even with only 2 3/3s. Like, it's still going to be tough for me to figure that out. Another Flanking Strike, man. Backstab would be a good draw at this point to help me kill one of these. Blink Fox again, I don't think helps. Yeah, we need something active. Where are all the active cards? Where are our SIs and our backstabs? Rexar! Holy moly, that is a problem. How do we beat Rexar minions? I don't know that we can. We're going to have to swing super hard to beat Rexar minions here. 4/4 Edwin it is! It's actually a beast, guys. That's pretty funny. Okay, I guess we can wait on the Edwin then. This is fine. Just gives us the board finally. He's at that point where his zombies are kind of punishing to play right now, so we might get a little bit of time. He's not going to have a whole lot of mana left over. Wait, Temple Rogue is still a thing? Not so far, no. We're trying to see if it's a thing, but so far, not amazing. It's okay. It's been alright. But so far, not outstanding. Well, that certainly looks like Explosive Trap, doesn't it? That's fine. I'm cool with testing that. Okay, that's a good draw, finally. Oh my god, he actually got a minion that survived. We've had the worst Wandering Monster luck, guys. Just the absolute worst. I mean, miserable Wandering Monster luck. Alright, we're going to play 2 straight 8/8s. I do not know how he plans to handle these. Hopefully he doesn't plan to handle these. The Zombies, I mean, could, I guess. There's a lot of zombies that could deal with it. But maybe the Lich King will stick? I don't know. You don't think he Freezing Trapped us, do you? Maybe it's just Explosive again. Freezing Trap Kelliset's kind of cool. I would still probably play Lich King here, but it would be pretty amazing. Oh my god, we actually drew both 1-drops before we got to play Tol'vir. That's pretty annoying. It is Explosive, okay. So, Lich King here feels fine. Save the weapon charge just in case. Theoretically, next turn 1 we have 22 right now, 23 damage. Would not be lethal, but it'd be close. We drew both of our 1-drops after getting Tol'vir Warden. That's pretty unfortunate, honestly. That's kind of tough. This might be a big taunt dude that allows me to obliterate it and go face for 16. That'd be... Oh, no, Hunter's Mark instead. Sad. Double Hunter's Mark or just 1? Oh, Deadly Shot. Wow. That's good. Oh, cool. Yes. This does not have... Oh, this is perfect. Yes. Great news. Obliterate works wonderfully here to get us through. We'll slam the Scalebane. We'll go face. We'll kill a dude here just in case it matters somehow. I want this to get buffed, not Lich King. Buff this, buff this, buff this! No! This is just more likely to die, right? Hunter's Mark and stuff will address this. So I wanted to split the stats out on something else. He may not have answers, though. Death in Decay is pretty good. That's just more damage going through. That's this is a 9 damage play now. We have 8 on board, and we could hero power. So we would have lethal even if Lich King died here, as long as these 2 things survived. And there's no taunt or anything in the way. Explosive Shot. Wow. And Kill Command. Does this live, though? That's all that really matters. Unless he finds an Arcane Shot! Alright, let's just make sure we did that math right. This is 8, 11, 17, 18 for exactly 10 mana, right? 9, 11, 17, 18 for exact lethal. Cool. Boom! We did it. We got time for one more now. One more game, guys, then we're going to have to call it quits on the Tempo Rogue. But that pulled us up to a reasonable... what are we now? We're 3-3.
Ooh, Tempo Rogue. How's this deck going?
We're 3-3. Good timing on that question. 50% so far. And that game we drew Kelzeth, but we drew him pretty late. He didn't really impact the game much. I guess he technically secured lethal by buffing the Scalebane, if we want to be very specific about his utilization. But he didn't make that much of an impact. We probably still would have won. Looked like we would anyway. Alright. Diremol's good. SI's fine. Hinchclan's solid. This looks good. What did he say? 4 for 4? No. 3 out of 6. 50% win rate so far. 3-3. I hate that Mage turns a minion into a sheep, which is a beast and ruins everything. You know, I was thinking it's funny, a lot of the removal is really, really good against Witching Hour. Hex and Polymorph both turn things into beasts, as does Tinkmaster Overspark. Both of his minions are also beasts. So like all of the kind of weird transformational removal makes everything into specifically into beasts, which is odd, I think. But so this looks like Spiteful Druid, which is good because we have time to make these Hinchclan thugs like really good.
Happy day after bit day.
Hey, Zonok, man, thank you. That's really nice, dude. That's awesome. You dropped 1,000 bits yesterday on my birthday, and you're dropping 1,000 bits today, too? That's great. It's been a wonderful day of streaming. I've streamed for 5 hours today, and it's been fun, like, the whole way through. Actually, no, we're working on 6 hours now. 6 hours of streaming today. It's been awesome. And 1,000 bits certainly helps, man. We're about done, but that cracked us over the 5,000 bit mark for the stream, dude. Or for the day. We're now at 5,125 bits. 31 subs, which is just bonkers. That is crazy high. I don't know how we got 31 subs today. That is ridiculous, honestly. Also, 48 follows and $20 donated, guys. This has been crazy today. You guys are nuts. Absolutely nuts, I'd say. It just got nuttier. What? Zonok, thanks again for the 1,000 bits, dude. What is happening right now? It's a bit spree. A good old-fashioned Zonok barrage, as I like to call it. I love how the bits match your icon perfectly. That is so cool. And thanks, Zonok, man. Moving up to the number 2 spot on the weekly leaderboard. That must feel like a pretty familiar place at this point, right? Like, that's territory...
Fire the cannons.
Never mind. Now you're truly at the familiar place. The number 1 spot. 4,000 bits. Zonehawk just dropped 3,000 bits all at once, guys. That's crazy. Thank you, Zonehawk, man. As always, I think that deserves a little bit of bit train action. This will probably be the last bit train of the stream. Please, God, give me a combo card. Please, God. Zonehawk, give me a combo card, man. No. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, guys, thanks for dropping the bit train for Zonehawk in chat. That's amazing. Fire the cannons. This is like a Darius Crowley stream. Don't love this play, but it's a play we're making. It is indeed a play that's being made, so that's the play, all right. And the reason is because it keeps this combo active just in case I don't draw a cheap card on a future turn, right? And I will go face with Leroy. He's kind of cool like that. And, I'd rather have a minion alive or take 4 damage, I guess.
IWAMT in on this bit train.
I guess I'd actually rather keep him. I'd rather not take 4 damage here. I'm gonna kill this. And the reason for that is in case he has like a Spellbreaker, I really don't want to be at 16 with a 12 damage Deathwing smacking me in the face, right? That would be very annoying. Legend drop 1 bit, and then Brad Spacely dropping 1,500 bits, man. What? That's a crazy amount. We just went from 4,000 bits to 8,000 bits in like 3 minutes, guys. Come on. That's incredible. Thank you for the bit train. Love Brad Spacely, dude. We all knew what whoa, he wanted to clear as opposed to hit me in the face for 12. Okay. I'm cool with that. That's totally fine. Backstab's my best draw. Chain Gang is not my best draw, but it's something. UI loses us this game instantly, by the way, guys. We do not win the game with UI. If he has it. It's not yet, but next turn. We're not even really in a good spot now, so we got some things to figure out. We need to draw Elven Minstrel here to make sure we can keep up at least a little bit. At least a little bit. I probably would have went 12 to face there if I were him, by the way. I would have just Druid of the Scythe the taunt Smork to the Deathwing face. He's kind of lucky that he didn't, to be honest, because it would have backfired a bit, but that's what I would have done. Oh, this is a great play. Jeez. Firefly is not the draw we needed, guys. Not even remotely close to the draw we were seeking. Hopefully the Serenite Chain Gangs do in fact stall this out and we somehow draw into a lethal or something, but without Leroy, it's not looking good. It's not looking easy. Brodeo dropping the 1 bit. Hey, that tiny fin's the cutest thing I've seen all night, man. So you are indeed helping. That is quite the contribution, for sure. But of course, thank you, Brad Spacely and Zonehawk, guys. That was very nice. Good way to end the stream. We will be back tomorrow night too. So you've given me the energy and the zeal to push again tomorrow night for another big 4-hour stream. The fiance's away, so Regis will play. That's the logic right now. Yeah, I think UI's game. I don't think we win now. Just too much health, too many cards. We don't have the same ability to draw cards, so I mean, Spellbreaker's not enough. This is just GG. We're never gonna stabilize. None of this matters. It's game. Yeah, that's game. Not having the Vile Spine active the same turn. If we had top decked a Backstab that turn, or like a Keleseth instead of an Elven Minstrel the turn we wanted to Vile Spine the Deathwing, but we couldn't, we might have been able to hang on. Maybe. It would have been tough still, but maybe we could have. We could have tried. Obviously, like this, we're not winning. Can't do 11 damage. Edwin is a great top deck, so good spot. And that's the game, guys. That's the stream. And there you go. That was Tempo Rogue. Clearly, there are still some elements there when you hit Keleseth early, when you pull Keleseth shenanigans. This kind of deck can find success. There's just a lot of pressure, lots of stats, lots of minions, and it can win games. But still some consistency issues. Maybe not always fast enough. It has to line up perfectly in certain meta scenarios for this to work. So maybe an idea to keep in mind with Keleseth Shadow Step. Clearly, that is crazy. But if you can increase the consistency or find a different meta, this deck could certainly come back and make a push for success. There might just also be better ways to build it. That said, if you guys have recommendations, questions, thoughts on this deck, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.